Good evening, everybody. Welcome to this first digital games by the Automobile and Touring Club of Nigeria. We're so sorry for the late transmission. We have been having some technical issues with network for a number of drivers in countries all over the world. So here we are now. We are in the middle of qualifying. Bami, how do you think we're going to do today?
Well, there have been a lot of issues here now, and but hopefully we are able to stream tonight. Let's see if we're able to have a race. Okay, we're having back Letterato on the lobby. Let's see if he's going to be able to connect with us, then so that we can then start the qualifying section. Different drivers, many drivers from all over the country. Italy, we're having Italy, UK, Netherlands, Mozambique, and Nigeria. And yeah, so then we've been having some some issues, but hopefully we are able to get it sorted. So can you confirm if they're hearing our voices, if their audio is out?
Let's see. I will take a look at the stream now and just make sure that the audio is good. So here we have.
Has Il Letterato signed to the competition?
So here we have.
Has Il Letterato signed to the competition?
It does not look like we have Il Letterato here.
Okay. Let's see what's going on.
It does not look like we have Il Letterato.
Okay, you can lower the volume now of your streaming, please.
Yes, I can confirm to you that the streaming is good and it's working. So let's get into this. We have a number of drivers who are actually, it seems, not sure that we are doing qualifying. Loose Sprocket and Hungarian Duck are sitting in the pits, along with Bob Mark 79 and Vola Hooper sitting in the pits, not going out for qualifying. Maybe they are confident. I beg your pardon. Confident that they will pull something off, pull a cat out of the hat.
Okay,
in the race.
Sorry to stop you. With the Il Letterato is sign in. So the lobby we're having drivers. Drivers are ready, and we're going to start the race now. We're going to start qualifying rather. Sorry. So ladies and gentlemen, once more, welcome to the very first Automobile and Touring Club of Nigeria International Digital Games, brought to you by Sporting Experience and Sasa Roll Bar. So we are here. Now we are with Atc-Nig, another racer from Mozambique. So, are we ready? Let's start.
Yes, let's go. Atc-Nig just missing the runoff on that corner and going into the sand pit.
Yeah, meanwhile, Crazy Dad is doing some show. Okay, so let's start the race. Okay. Okay. So we're on. Please help me with.
Okay. Qualifying is actually just about to get going. Let's see who's going to set a good time. We have cars coming out of the pit lane, Dookie H, RRT Gui, R8G Leslie, Crazy Dad, Loose Sprocket, Illiterato, Hungarian Duck, Bob Mark 79, and Voller Hooper, all out on track. And let's see who's going to give us the fastest lap of this qualifying session.
Excellent, ladies and gentlemen. We are here and we are live in direct from Spa-Francorchamps. We are in Belgium. We are playing with Gran Turismo Sport, and we experience a lot of issues with connectivity based on the fact that all the drivers are playing from different places around the world, and eventually not every one of us is blessed with good internet, with very fast internet connection. But yeah, we have started qualifier finally, and we are here now with Bob Mark on his one of the Italian drivers from Lupo Racing Team with his Mercedes-Benz, Porsche 911 RSR GT3, so Group 3 car. Sixth position, let's see, they're all on their out lap. We are having a very fast Dilastico, driver that races from Mozambique. He's a racer from the Automobile and Touring Club of Mozambique. We are so sorry, but we couldn't be able to include other drivers from Africa based on issues with internet. So we're having here Loose Sprocket, which is playing from the Netherlands, then Dookie H from England, Illiterato from Italy, RRT Gui from Belgium, from Mozambique as well. Then we're having Bob Mark from Italy. Hungarian Duck is Nigerian, playing from UK, if I'm not mistaken. Crazy Dad is Italian, playing from Italy. And then we're having the French R8G Leslie. Then Illiterato and Volhoop from Germany. So we're now with Illiterato. This is official livery Sassa Rollbar. To those ones that are just connected with us, I'm giving you a welcome. You are here online with Bamidele Fadimilui
and me, Shagun Aki Olubade.
Yes, you are welcome to this very event. It's first of its kind. It's hosted by the Automobile and Touring Club of Nigeria, and is brought to you by Sporting Experience Automotive, invest of myself and Shagun here with us, and Sassa Rollbar, which is the title sponsor of this event. So we're going to. What do you think, Shagun? What do you think about tonight's race?
I think the starting grid is going to tell us a little bit about how this race is going to go. I don't know how much overtaking we will get, but I think we need to look at how the drivers line up. If we see greatly different times between the qualification in the qualification of these drivers, then we start to see how the drivers are going to do. But then again, it's not always a case of the fastest driver wins the race, because even if you set the fastest time, you've got to sustain that for 15 laps. So let's see. Loose Sprocket is just about to cross the finish line and set his first qualifying lap, and immediately he's put in third position. First position RRT Gui and Dookie H. So let's see how the rest of the lineup is going to do.
Yes. So we're having here RT Gui with the Mazda pilot from racing from Mozambique. He's one of the racers from the Automobile and Touring Club from Mozambique. his Mazda GR3. 4 minutes remaining to these qualifiers. 4 minutes remaining to the qualifiers, and yeah. Meanwhile, we're watching this. I want to share some of the live link to our friends. Please, Shagun, tell us something about tonight race, the effort that we put together to have it done, and please tell us something. Meanwhile, I'm doing this due diligence.
So, I think it's really is an honor to be part of this this live stream tonight. I think we can say that first of all, we have to say a big thank you to the Automobile and Touring Club of Nigeria, to Ishaku Bamei, the representative for the FIA in Nigeria, for his efforts in trying to get people into motorsport in Nigeria and sim racing. So Ishaku, if you're listening, this is a hat tip to you. Thank you for all your hard work. We hope that this will start to show some sort of evidence of that hard work. Now, of course, Ishaku has kind of given us the foundation to start, but we also look at people like my friend here, Bamidele, who has for many years been a protagonist of motorsports in Nigeria, and he has always been really interested in motorsport, and he has not just given his time. Our friend Bami did become an amputee out of motorsport, and despite that, he's still giving everything. So I myself, I have recently, in the last 2 years, become involved in sim racing, and even more recently, in the last year, have become involved in the design and development of racing simulators. So all of us together, and we must mention our sponsor, who you will see their logo on many of our cars, Sasa Roll Bar, taking an interest in the work that Sporting Experience Automotive is doing, and agreeing to sponsor the first prize for this event. And you can start to see that this is not the effort of just one person. There are multiple people that have put in hard work, that have put in time, and we hope that that hard work and that time will start to reap benefits. This may be the first digital games hosted by the ATCN, but it won't be the last. We anticipate that there will be more opportunities for us to race together and get to know people across the world, all hosted by the Automobile and Touring Club of Nigeria, and also supported by Sporting Experience Automotive, sponsored by Sasa Roll Bar. So, Bami,
yes,
I think... Yes, go ahead.
Yes, I'm here, and we're having just like less than a minute of qualifying. We are having 11 people, so far so good now, live with us. And welcome to everybody, ladies and gentlemen. Thank you to have connected once more here on this channel, or for the very first time. Some months they are already trying their strategies, their tire strategies, or their starting strategies. For now, we're having a pole position by the Brit Duke H in first position, followed by Letterato. Pole position time for now is 2 minutes 16 seconds and 324. Then in third position we have RRT Gui, from from Mozambique, followed by Delastico, then our gentleman from the Netherlands, Luis Stroket, in fifth position for now. And then Gulup in 6th from Germany, Crazy Dad in 7th, and Bob Mark in 8th position for now. So let's see if any of those drivers are able to get
a better time.
A better time, yeah.
Before the session is over.
Okay, so 2 more minutes now. Thank you, Shagun, for your introduction. Thank you very much, and also to be here with us tonight for this effort of ours. I'm so curious to see who is going to bring home the very first title here of the Automobile and Touring Club digital game. Okay, so. Atc-Nig is still having a very tight position for now.
Yeah, he's got 0.03 of a second off Iliterato. Let's see if Iliterato is going to close that gap or...
I don't think so. I think that Iliterato has already done his fast lap.
Okay. Right, so I think everybody has done their fast lap, and
yes, and here we are. We are soon going to start.
Okay.
I'm quite sorry that some of the other drivers will not be able to connect to the lobby based to internet issues.
Yes, that is a shame. There were some really talented drivers that couldn't be part of this tonight. But we must continue. The show must go on, and we hope that we can look forward to a time when internet connectivity will not be a problem. So, our starting grid is as follows.
I hope everything is right, but I think we're having issues here. Were you able to... Okay, yeah, we're not.
Yeah.
Everything is loading
okay.
fine.
Yeah, so we have Duke H in first position, Iliterato, RRT GUI, Bob Mark, Loose Sprocket, Volley Hoop, Crazy Dad, and RHG Leslie. So, and
lights are on. We're waiting for the green light.
Yes.
Let's see what is going to happen.
Lights
here at
out.
Spa-Francorchamps. And somebody is lagging. Who is that?
But we have Duke H making a very good start. Iliterato in second position, holding his position. And Duke H makes a very good move through Eau Rouge, and he's coming into the Chemno corner, and he's through that now on the Chemno straight, and he's coming into Le Combe. Let's see how he's going to handle that. Well taken, and he's coming through to Speaker's corner.
It's followed by the Letterato, less than a second behind. RTD in third position. 15 laps. Let's see who is going to bring home the trophy tonight. Welcome, ladies and gentlemen, to the very first Automobile and Touring Club of Nigeria digital games here online at the Spa-Francorchamps with the Gran Turismo Sport PlayStation Network. Now we're following the Luca Letterato Are with him is still less than a second behind the race leader in this moment, Duke H. 15 laps.
What do you think, Bami, about the Mazda? The Mazda is a very, very popular choice tonight. We have, it looks like 4 drivers driving the Mazda.
The Mazda is indeed a good car here at Spa, among the GR3 cars. It's fast and not too difficult to handle. It's a car that is soft and smooth, and once you let it flow, it goes really fast around the corners. It's a car that I personally like a lot, and I see that also other drivers they've been choosing this very car. So what's happening in the middle field? We're having Bob Mark leading the group in 4th position, followed by the Loose Sprocket, Crazy Dad, and R8 Leslie. Volup, the German, is in 8th position at the moment.
I'll tell you that Loose Sprocket just pulled a very sublime move on Crazy Dad at the first corner, but Crazy Dad has taken his position back. And there's a little bit of contact here, which we don't really like to see, but sometimes it's just part of racing.
I agree indeed, I agree indeed, it is part of racing, but doesn't have to be too aggressive, otherwise someone will surely file a complaint to the race director. So hopefully they're not going to be too aggressive. We're going to see enough of what we want to see without. Anyway, now we're following Bob Mark, one of the drivers of the Lupo Racing team.
Bob Mark in 5th position, driving the Porsche 911.
Yeah. And Crazy Dad was able to secure the 4th position for now at the 2nd lap of 15. So
I have to say, Bami, of all the Group 3 cars, I really love the 911 RSR in Gran Turismo. It has very good stability, and when you know how to drive this car, it is really fast. I think there's only one other car that gives me goosebumps the way the 911 RSR does, and we don't have that car making a showing here. It's the Mercedes AMG GT. So,
sorry. Crazy Dad pick on a penalty and is able to pay it within the lap. Really well done for him.
Yes, that's true. Otherwise, he gets a 10-second penalty.
Yeah, let's go and check what is happening to the race leaders. At this moment, we're having still Ducky H that is increasing the distance. Is increasing the distance on the Letterato. The Duke H
is doing a sublime job in that Audi R8.
Yes, exactly. I wanted to say is among the few ones that they decided to get the Audi R8, and is now doing a purple first sector. Meanwhile, the Letterato is just right behind, not far from him. Not far from him at all. So let's see if he's going to be able to gain more speed and to get closer to this flying British man that is managed to get the pole position and is going away. He's going away with the race lead, already 3 laps in the lead. Let's see if he's going to consolidate that, although the Italian is right there behind and is not
letting up. Well, I'll tell you what. I'll tell you what. Dukey H is not doing too well in the 3rd sector. Il Literato is got the 2nd best time actually of this third sector. That sector is owned right now by Loose Sprocket with a 35.901. Il Literato has 35.958, and that is 300, almost 300ths of a second faster than Dukey H in 1st position. But if Duke H is not careful, that third sector could be his undoing.
Yeah, I agree with you. But the thing is that the Audi, I believe, that is better on fuel consumption. So it's
okay.
not. They're not even pushing. I think. Let's go to the dashboard of of Duke H, and as we can see, he's having a bit less fuel than Letterato. Letterato is doing a lot of fuel economy with this engine management. Therefore, we see which of the strategies is going to play out among these drivers. Which one is going to be the best strategy?
That should be interesting. The Audi is naturally a good fuel. Is naturally a fuel economic car because of its fuel stratified injection technology in that V10 engine. This helps improve the combustion of the fuel in the combustion chamber by stratifying the charge according to which can auto-ignite best. And so the most ignitable fuel is further away from the spark plug, because that can auto-ignite, and the one that is least able to the part of the charge that is least able to ignite is closer to the spark plug, where it can get some more heat. So Audi has done a really good job in that V10 engine to manage fuel consumption, but let's see if that can benefit Duke H in any way.
Let's see, because as I'm noticing right away, he still having a little bit less fuel than the Italian in second position. Although the Mozambican is just right behind, that is displaying Portuguese the Portugal flag, because because he's having a Portuguese account on his PlayStation Plus network, I believe, although he's playing right from Mozambique. So he's in third position at the moment, almost 4 seconds from the second place, followed by Luz Procket, our flying Dutch, let's call him, in fourth position. Crazy Dad is in fifth. The group is about to get more scattered, let's say. Here there is some fight among Bob Mark and R8 Leslie, respectively 7th and 6th position. But we can notice that Bob Mark is having a lot more fuel than the Frenchman. So let's see. This is fifth lap of 15. There is still a long race ahead, and you just have to sit tight and watch. Wow, we're having a best lap, a best first sector for Bob Mark in this moment, that is making use of the drag of the slipstream, right, from R8 Leslie. So it's an interesting battle for 6th position at the moment. Let's go and check what is happening behind. There is Volhoop in 8th position, and Hungarian Duck, that has collected some penalty, in 9th position, is doing his race and is keeping with his pace.
Yes, Hungarian Duck loves his Chevy Corvette, doesn't he? He had this yesterday.
He did, and, indeed.
We did observe that the fuel consumption did not help him, but I guess once you go American, you don't go back.
Maybe. But here we're having Il Letterato that has managed to close his distance to the race leader with this Sassa roll bar livery with a big sticker of the Automobile and Touring Club of Nigeria on the bottom, and the Italian flag on the roof of his car. So he's just there, less than half a second behind the race leader. It's going to be an interesting middle section of race. Apparently he's having enough fuel, but check this out. Check how much fuel Atc-Nig is having respectively to the other guys, so the driver. So he's definitely going to spend less time during his pit stop, and that may be an undercut. You know what I'm saying?
Yes, I know what you're saying. Let's look at this. Atc-Nig. How much fuel does he have? He has just under a half tank. Illiterato is closer to a quarter. And Dukey H is pushing it, really pushing that metal. And he's just coming up to a quarter tank. So you are right, Bami. That FSI engine is not really giving us that economy that we've come to expect from
but
the...
I may block you right here, because it's not only about the engine itself, it's also how the engine is being managed by the driver. So
Yes,
I noticed that if you are giving it gentle, not pedal to the metal, you are able indeed to use less fuel. And at the same time, you also have to think that the Illiterato is behind, so he's making use of the slipstream, and therefore is consuming a lot less fuel. We're having a lot of comments. Please entertain our spectators, because let me read the comments. Hello, Shogun, are you still with us?
I am here. I'm right here, yes.
Yes. So I'm following the race leaders at the moment. Let me know if there is something happening.
No, there's not much happening. I think you were right on the money with your assessment of the situation between Dukey H and Illiterato. That Audi engine is not just pulling an Audi. It's also pulling a Mazda. So, first of all, Dukey H is having to fuel two cars, and Illiterato is taking advantage of that. He can reduce the fuel trim using his engine management and still keep up with Dukey H. And then when it matters most, he can switch his power back on and take Dukey H out. And actually, that has just happened. Illiterato has just taken the lead of this race. That's absolutely fantastic. Let's see if the tables can be turned and Dukey H is patient enough. Oh well, there's a dogfight going on here, and Dukey H is trying to get his first position back. We hope that we stay clean, and these two phenomenal drivers don't push themselves off the track. Bamilijele, are you still with us?
Yes, I'm with you, and I was just checking at the comments. I'm so sorry for Dilastico, because it was one of I was expecting him to be here battling with them for first position. I'm really sorry for the driver from Mozambique. I hope that we're going to have him for the next race without having much of internet problems. And yeah, so we're here now. We're having a Letterato in first position, and followed by the Dukey H from Great Britain flying the Union Jack, and then we're having just right behind, not far, is just 4 seconds behind, Atc-Nig from Mozambique, Automobile and Touring Club of Mozambique, and then we're having Crazy Dad from Lupo Racing Team, the Italian team, together with Bob Mark respectively in 4th and 5th position. Volhoop, the German, in 6th position at the moment. Let's see, he's a bit far from
Crazy Dad, who is pitting right now, is entering the pit lane right now. Meanwhile, Loose Sprocket is in 7th position. I think he has pitted already, if I'm not mistaken. Yes, yes, fuel, fresh tires and fuel for him. R8 Leslie also has pitted earlier, and Hungarian Duck apparently has pitted too, but he keep collecting penalties. Let's go back on the race leader and see what's happening here already. 1.6 second, Shagun, 1.6 second at the 8th lap. I'm sure, I think is going to enter the pit now, right?
So let's look at his fuel situation. Yes, he needs to pit in, but we can see also that also Dookie H needs to pit in. So the race leaders both need fuel. RRT Gui has a bit more fuel than the race leaders, and I wonder if he can stay out for the next lap. We have to see. I just hope that the two drivers in front are aware of their fuel, because we did have some drivers run out of fuel on the track when we were having our practice run yesterday.
Guys are pro. These guys are professionals. I mean, you can see the kind of, you can see, I mean, look at the time. Come on, Mr. Shagun, let's look at the time. Look at the pace of this driver. 2 minutes and 16 was his fastest lap. 2 minutes 16 70 790. I mean, his worst lap was the first lap and was below 220. Come on, I mean, these guys, they are like very good drivers. The racing pace is amazing, and they are really bringing out of hat some very interesting tricks. So now we're having Letterato entering. Let's see if he's entering. Yes, it is entering. Meanwhile, also Dookie H is entering, and Atc-Nig. But we were having Letterato with medium tires, not even soft. Sorry, with the soft tire, not even super soft tires.
Yes, this is true. And Dookie H with super soft, and not much difference in tire degradation for Dookie H.
Look at it.
So the 5 race leaders are all in the pits.
All in the pits. Similar strategy.
The Audi is getting its tires done, and he's now getting a refuel. Let's see who's going to come out first.
Letterato is heading out right now. Still maintaining the first position. Loose Sprocket is approaching.
I think it's clear Letterato and Dookie H are well in control of this race, with RRT Gui not far behind. Loose Sprocket is Loose Sprocket is actually doing quite well for himself at the moment. He's got just under 3/4 of a tank, and his tire degradation is just starting to come through, but I think he...
but there's a battle now here between Atc-Nig and Dookie H. Meanwhile, Atc-Nig managed to get 2nd position. Dookie H is right behind, but he's having some penalty.
Yes.
Please help us, help me put in the chat that Dookie H must pay penalty within the lap. Just remind him.
Okay.
From race control.
Yes.
This is not clean driving for the Brits. For the Brits, is not clean driving at all. Is with penalty, and is doesn't want to get rid of 2nd position. Just pay penalty within lap, race control now.
Yep.
Because he's about to finish the lap now, Anyway, if he's not going to pay the penalty, he's going to be added the 10-second at the end of the race. So we have to take note of that. Yes, he's not paying the penalty.
I think definitely we need to consider next time a proper keyboard for typing messages.
Yeah.
Because it takes a whole long time to type using the keypad. So Duke unfortunately has refused to sacrifice.
He's paying penalty.
Yes, he's paying penalty, but he will still collect a 10-second penalty. But let's see if others will collect.
Anyway, Atc-Nig now is on second position.
Yes.
And they just follow right behind by the flying Dutch. Lose sprocket on his Porsche. So two Mazda in the front of the race, followed by a Porsche.
But the Mazdas have a lot more fuel than the Porsche.
Interesting.
They have a lot more fuel than the Porsche. So unless the Porsche is able to manage, unless Lou Sprocket is able to manage his fuel.
Let's see. We are 10th lap of 15 right now. So and Letterato is leading hands down, more than 7 seconds behind the second. I mean the second position is 7 seconds behind. Is a lot of time in such a race. He's been giving us a race pace that we see in professionals event. I mean, it's impressive how fast this gentleman from Italy with his Mazda is doing here at Spa-Francorchamps.
I agree with you. He has to stay on the track and avoid penalties.
Yes.
Because it looks to me like penalties will be the undoing of any good race leader. As we have seen with Duke H. That penalty that he picked up was his undoing, because he could have still been fighting for second or third position.
I totally agree with you, Shagun. I totally agree with you.
Now,
is any battle behind in the group?
Any battles behind? Let's take a look. Duke H has picked up another penalty, unfortunately. Further down the race line, no, everybody is kind of having an easy Sunday drive. No battles happening. Maybe as pit stops occur, if we need some more pit stops, we might see some more grouping together of the cars. But behind, I would say behind Lou Sprocket and Dukey H, we have 20 seconds, 26 seconds, 33 seconds, 40 seconds, 50 okay, I beg your pardon, that's from the start. So behind Loose Dukey H, who is 2 seconds behind Loose Sprocket, I have 6 seconds, 5 seconds, 7 seconds, 7 seconds again, and 14 seconds to between the cars. So there is a good space, not too many battles going on.
I'm now here with the Hungarian doc that is currently pitting with his guzzler, with his American guzzler. It's not an American because this car drinks a lot, and this very car has to be driven in such a way that you don't rev the gears. Otherwise, you see, he's dragging too much the gears, this driver on this car, and that is allowing the car to take a lot of fuel.
Yes.
Anyway, that may be his driving style. So anyway, let's see what is happening to the head of the race in this moment with the Letterato that has gathered 8 seconds off lead on the RRT GUI. Is really a pity that Di Lasio is not among, because I'm pretty sure that those ones from Mozambique, they will have given him they will have give this gentleman from Italy much more of a fight, because he's winning hands down. I mean, 8 seconds is a lot.
8 seconds is a lot with only 3 laps to go and more than half a tank of fuel. Definitely he's in a very good position compared to somebody like Lou Sprocket. Will he get to the end of this race with less than a quarter tank of fuel and 3 laps? We shall see. But Bami, before this race ends, tell me, what do you think about the fact that we have a country that is not normally associated with motorsport currently being showcased to the world? On the front of Illiterato's car is a huge logo for the Automobile and Touring Club of Nigeria, Bamidele, Nigeria. We don't know Nigeria for motorsport, but something like this is putting Nigeria on the map. What do you think about this, Bamidele?
Yeah, I think that you are right pointing towards this direction, because there is an huge sticker on the bonnet of Illiterato's car, and is a sticker that comes from, which is the logo of the Automobile and Touring Club of Nigeria, that is hosting this event. Yeah, I think that there are more to come indeed, and also that is needed to showcase to Nigerians that this kind of racing is visible and possible to do it, and is also really challenging. Yes, I mean, we were having some guys in the racing together with us throughout the day from Nigeria. Unfortunately, some of them, they were not able to qualify based on their skill, let me say. Some other, they had some other kind of problem just at the end of just where we were about to start qualifying. But this is the first of many, and we're going to, of course, put together another one soon to give the opportunity to the African drivers to showcase their skills, and also to showcase what they're able to do behind a steering wheel.
So I definitely hope that this will be something that the telcos in Nigeria can take note of, and understand that we need to deliver high quality internet connectivity. And I think that at that point we will start to see more Nigerians in this space. We definitely have a number of them training, young and old. Bamidele, you know, we were talking to a young boy today who is eager to get behind the wheel if he's doing well so far, but he's still just training. And we hope that we will be able to have him on the track in the not too distant future.
I myself, I am training. Efe, the kid from Abuja, Nigeria, that supposed to be among with us on this lineup. But yes, as we were saying, yeah, training a lot of hours. These drivers that are here with us tonight, they spent a lot of hours behind the wheel, and they are, as you can see from their racing pace, they are really fast. And yeah, exactly. We need to put infrastructures in place. So there is the Letterato that is passing now underneath of the start line for his penultimum lap, 14th lap.
Yes, yes.
And is now approaching Les Sources, going down to En Rouge. His gap is now going over 10 seconds.
No, this is a stellar drive by Letterato. I think this is really nice as he comes into the Kemno Straight. You know, we can see a champion driver here. I think when we start to run championships and leagues, we will see drivers like this at the top. But then we also need to think, can he do this over and over again? I'm sure he can. But we must also think about the mental side of racing, being able to put in the same performance day in, day out, because that is what wins prizes.
You are indeed right, Shagun. You are indeed right. So steady and ready, and yeah, to keep the mindset in the right position for throughout the race, you know, to keep being concentrated is not easy. So, and also there are so many factors that you need to count: fuel consumption, for example, tire wear, to talk about few, and also other drivers on the track. Currently we are with Atc-Nig in second position. Is also doing a very good race. We can see that 2 minutes 17, 2 minutes 18. So also an important pace for the Mozambican here.
I think, Bami,
Tell me, please,
that Atc-Nig will be very, very lucky at the end of this race. He will still get third position, even if he gets a 10-second penalty for that lap that he did not serve his penalty, because he's currently 12 seconds ahead of Crazy Dad.
Interesting.
So I think he retains the podium, the final podium position.
Interesting. Meanwhile, I think that the Letterata started the last lap, isn't it? Yes, he has lapped the... excuse me. He has lapped... who is that?
Hungarian Duck.
Yes, he has lapped Hungarian Duck. And is now heading to win this race, Shagun.
Yes.
He has just flew off the En Rouge and is now here in the Candle Straight. See, look at his fuel. Look at his fuel.
Oh, well, I think that's enough to get him to the end. That will be a heartbreaker if it were to run out before. But he might just have enough to get out and pull the car over the finish line.
Amazing race for the Italian, and
yes,
also
really,
Atc-Nig here has done something excellent. Atc, third position, as we were saying earlier, 12 seconds from Crazy Dad. Just passing right now with his Lupo Racing Team livery. Followed by Bob Mark, also another driver from Lupo Racing Team. Volhoop in 6th position, the only German pilot that we had on the grid today. Very good driver and also very sportive driver. I mean, his sportsmanship is above many. I've been racing with this guy, and I can tell you that he's quite a good driver, and also he's very sportive. Then
So
Luz Procket in 7th position.
Bobby, as the Literato comes into the new bus stop chicane, just before the finish line, I think we can welcome the first winner.
Here we come. Welcome to Letterato.
Global
Well done.
race, the first digital games global race meeting.
Also, Atc-Nig goes away with 2nd position.
Yes. And Atc comes in at 3rd.
And he's having 14 seconds. 14 seconds, so he's going to retain his 3rd position, yeah.
Yes, he is.
Then Crazy Dad is coming in 4th position.
Yes.
It's a very good race for the Italian.
Bob Mark not too far behind, coming through in his Italian-themed Porsche.
Yeah. Then we're
Volhoop is about 14 seconds behind, just coming through the bus stop, the new bus stop chicane, and onto the final straight. And then Luz Procket comes in 7th.
Leslie has finished the fuel. has
Oh
finished the
dear,
fuel.
will he get to the end? He's just coming up to the new bus stop chicane. Will he be able to get to the end?
I think so, also because the Hungarian dog is really fine behind. He has stopped so many times to fuel his American muzzle. Anyway, congratulations to Il Letterato for this win, hands down.
Yes, very, very, very convincing effort by Il Letterato, and as you can see here, we are happy to present him with the trophy for winning this first race.
Yeah.
Yeah, go ahead, Bami.
Yeah, let me put here the graphic on the results. Please congratulate the all drivers. Yeah.
Let's.
So 2 Mazda on the podium tonight for the very first Automobile and Touring Club of Nigeria digital game event. You were online here on the channel of Sporting Experience for this event brought to you by Sassa Roll Bar. An amazing race for Il Letterato that dominated right from the first laps together with RRT GUI. No, because we were having a Duke AH in the first laps. Yeah, he's the one that took the pole position, right?
Yes. Duke H came through in third, but he had a phenomenal race for the first half of the meeting, and unfortunately, somewhere I think either a loss of concentration or a mistake led him to lose that first position to Il Letterato. Or it must have been just clear that Il Letterato was playing a waiting game, and he was able to
strike,
hold on and take first position.
Yeah, and to strike his attack, I was saying.
Yes, he was able to strike at the right time. So, lovely race. I think there's so much to look forward to. I can say that on behalf of Sporting Experience Automotive, we are proud to bring you this race, and on behalf also of the Automobile and Touring Club of Nigeria, this is a really proud moment for the touring club, and we hope to see more of this.
I'm looking forward myself too to see more of this, and also to be able to host more of this event, and also most importantly to avoid network issues. And but yeah, thank you very much for you all for tuning for this very first Automobile and Touring Club of Nigeria International Digital Games. Thanks a lot to our sponsor Sassa Roll Bar and Sporting Experience Automotive. Also big thanks to Automobile and Touring Club of Mozambique. A big thanks as well to Lupo Racing Team for being here tonight with us, and also to all the drivers that they participate to the event. Thank you all. Thank you, Shego.
Thank you, Bami. This is it's been lovely presenting this race meeting with you, and I look forward to many more. I don't know if I'll be driving because this was so much fun doing this.
Yeah, I agree with you. It was indeed a lot of fun, and also I'm looking forward to race amongst these guys because, come on, they're super fast and they look like they look able to give up a proper challenge. You know?
Yes. I think I will stay with the commentating so that I don't embarrass myself.
Thank you, Shagun. Thanks one more to the sponsor. Thanks one more to Automobile and Touring Club of Nigeria for this opportunity. Thanks one more also to FIA. Thanks also to, as I said earlier, Sassa Roll Bar, Automobile Touring Club of Nigeria, all our friends, all our people, all our family and friends that they were with us for this experience. Please
stay connected with the Sporting Experience channel. Also,
yes,
pass by
please
on our social
subscribe,
media.
like the video, and share with your friends, and we'll bring you more.
Excellent, excellent. Also, to the kids that are looking forward to participate to the next event, train hard, practice a lot, and practice make you better indeed. From
Yes.
Spa-Francorchamps, it's all from Bamidele, and
From me, Shagun, it's good night.
good night all. Bye.
Bye-bye.